Hello friends, my name is Nadia and I am the artist and founder of Cottage Decor Handcrafted, and today I am packing for my first craft fair. So I wanted to bring you guys along and show you what I am going to be packing. So I'm going to start off for my table. Of course I do need all of my trays, so definitely getting those packed up. These are what my 3D wooden puzzles will stand on, and then when they, hopefully once they sew that day, then I'll just add some kind of farm decoration. So we're packing those. About 6 of those, all in different sizes and shapes. And I am using a bunch of plastic bins to organize all of this as well. Okay, so the next item that is required, I have to have my state license on my table at all times, so definitely packing this. This is a necessity. So we're putting that bad boy in there. I'm also going to be having a bunch of my hooks. I got a bunch of different size hooks. I got some longer ones and shorter ones that I will always be keeping with me. This is kind of behind me, is kind of what my display hopefully will look like that day. I might spread it out just a little bit more, but this is kind of the idea of what we're going for the day of the fair. So, I also have my little signs, which I love these things. These are adorable. I can easily just write on them and then change them, and then they hook up on top of it. So, oh, you can't see that without a camera, but they just hook up on top. I can do this to a little bloop 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 bloop, and then they're on there. So love these little things, these little signs for my price tags, and I've got a whole little bag of them. So I'm taking those, and then a little marker. I will probably keep these out though for a little while before I actually pack them away, because I do need to write on them. I don't want to really be writing on them the day of the show, because that's not fun. I don't know, I haven't quite decided yet. We haven't gotten to that point, because I feel like if I write on them now, they're just going to be all scratched up and look all ugly, so I might just save that for the day of the show. We'll see. Ew. So the next items that we have, of course, are the lanterns. We love the lanterns. We did charge them up last time, make sure they work, so they are all packed and ready to go. So we're putting those in the box. Also have, I am probably going to be switching these out, these candles. These are more decorative, but unfortunately I didn't realize that these are actually wax, so you can see that this one's broken. So I'm probably getting some plastic ones of these for decoration for the deck. But taking these as well. Alright. So of course now we have all of the product. I will be one little tip and trick that I have found. One little tip and trick I have found is that I use these little bad boys, and then we just stick them all on, and you just easily transport them instead of fighting them everywhere. So we're gonna string all these up, and we have already gone through and inventoried everything, so we already have all the counts and stuff for the fair. I don't have the counts in front of me, so that's unfortunate, but we have already counted all of the marks, all the keychains. And this has been, all of the items that I've made has been about a year's worth of material inventory. I guess you can say I've been probably painting and making stuff for almost a year. I definitely, especially with the 3D wooden puzzles, they just definitely take the longest. So, but I actually love the bookmarks. I love the way they come out. Super cute. But all different styles and colors and prettiness and glitter and all of that fun stuff. So, I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera, so we'll see you here in a little bit. Alright, so we're back. So we got everything, all of the ornaments. We got some shield ornaments. I really love these things. Probably my favorite for sure. Lighting so bad all of a sudden, but you can see all of the items that I have. Alright, so now that we have all of these put together, I'm going to now put all of these together. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I created. All of these are going to be available at my craft fair on May 3rd. This one's absolutely my favorite one. It says, be patient, be humble, be patient, be gentle, be humble, be loving. Really, really love the way that one came out. And then all you have to do is pick it up a little bit and then adjust it easily. And then we also have this 2-panel one. Says, let your dreams be bigger than your fear. Which I really love the way that one came out as well. And my sources right behind that. And of course the back. These two will be $45 and will be available at the craft fair on May 3rd. And of course we have all of these sizes. These ones are $22. But we're gonna put them all together. Use my handy dandy little pack cleaner. Twist it around. And I figure this is probably going to be the easiest way to transport these. To get to the event, all I have to do is put cups on and boom, they're all together. So, trying to save us a little bit of time once we get to the craft fair. So, okay. Very, very excited for this craft fair, and I have some other ideas that I plan on doing. So I don't know when I'll announce it, but after this craft fair, I'm going to be switching some things up around a little bit because of financial reasons. I have decided that I'm going to be moving my store from Wix to TikTok. TikTok is free, and Wix I pay $50 a month. So I decided that my sales are not moving the way I would like them to, so I'm going to move it over to TikTok so I can spend that money, that $50 that I'm paying a month from Wix, on other items like the craft fairs or advertisements or stuff like that. But yes, I will be moving my store from Wix, the domain www.cdcrafty.com, over to TikTok. Don't quite really know all of the ins and outs of it yet, but that's my plan for after this craft fair. So definitely check out on updates for those. Alright. Of course we have, now I'm putting these on different, so these are the same size as those two back there, but those two back there are double-sided items and these are single-sided items, so they are all gonna there we go. So and then you take it and then you twist it and then you do it there. And yes, this is me normal. I'm a very, very happy person. I love, obviously, art, having fun. If you're not having fun, I'm sorry, but having fun is the whole point of life. Okay. Then we got these ones. All of these are 17. So they were all listed on my website before, but now they're going to the craft fairs because nobody purchased them on my website, and that's okay. Craft fairs are a lot of fun. I'm super excited to get out and build a community and have all that fun out there. So if you're curious, so we will not be taking this one. We do actually have another one that we'll be using, which is a gray. I'm talking about the pegboard. The pegboard, we have a second pegboard upstairs. So we'll be using that instead of taking this one because I decided it was just going to be easier. We will be taking, of course, the 6-foot table that is underneath this. Y'all can't see yet. But yes, we will be leaving this one behind because this one has all of my, on the other side of it has all of my online inventory. So. Oh, and these are more fall inspired ones. I doubt they'll sell, at a spring event, but we'll see. I love fall. I would probably buy something like this. No matter the season, but I know a lot of people like to buy spring stuff in spring, fall stuff in fall, so makes sense, right? I'm just haven't gotten to the whole seasons thing yet. Just having fun right now, but we'll eventually get to each season and each holiday, and hopefully, fingers crossed, one day we'll get there. That's a dream. That's the dream. Alright. Okay. Okay. So now that we got all of those packed up, we're gonna go finish packing all of the big box stuff. I have purchased some paper bags. Some fairs allow you to do plastic, other ones allow you to do paper. This one requires paper bags, so got some paper bags for that. Now it's playing Tetris. We're gonna play some Tetris. No, y'all can't see this, but now it's time to play some Tetris. Should have just left them up there in the first place. Always gonna make it harder on myself. Alright. You back once I organize this box. Goodbye, guys. Welcome back. We are still working on the boxes. I went through and here is my little sign for all of my prices. So we got the keychains, the ornaments, the 3D wooden puzzles, definitely all on there. So, not quite sure how I'm going to keep this covered and intact between now and the fair, but we're going to do our best. So, she's packed away. Now we have some packaging material because, of course, with the 3D wooden puzzles, we're going to box them up at the fair. Make sure that they are nice and safe for when people take them home. I'll probably have to put that in a different wall. Now we also have some of our decorations. We've got our vines. We've got a bunch of lights in them. Got 2 bags of those. And then, of course, we have our banner, which we love. Ah! And then the top of it says handcrafted with love. Because I do handcraft all this stuff with love. Anyway. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so I think this one is stuffed to the brim, so we will call it quits on that one. Okay. Now for this next one, we have an empty box. Right, this box I am taking because we need a box for one of the puzzles. I'm gonna break this one down. This one's we're just taking them, so package the boxes if someone happens to buy them. We sell everything that day. Everything that day. What I'm manifesting out into the universe. I'm gonna sell everything that I take. Wait, alright. Hopefully, there. Alright. Then we're going to take 4 of the other boxes. Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4 of the other boxes. No reason to take the whole box of boxes. Of course, we have packing material for the box inside the box. And then I also have my little tackle box. Tackle box has all the stuff that we need inside of it. So we've got some batteries. Need lots of batteries. We've got whiteboard markers, the whiteboard, got all the extra little hooks for both the pegboard and then the little stand for the bookmarks and stuff. Got some handmade with the stickers because, you know, pens. Then we've got checkbook, or not checkbook, receipt book, just in case for some reason the card reader doesn't work. We have another way to take payments. some tape, some rope, some more of the little stringy guys, so just in case we lose them, they're in here. Then we also have our little, these things all you have to do is just tear them apart, and then you blow them up, and then they're little puff pouches. Yep, so that's all in the little tackle box, ready to go. So we're gonna put that in there. Of course, that's going to take up majority of the room in this box, but we're almost done packing, so don't have very much left. So we also have our tablecloth, which are a nice, beautiful, dark emerald green, or not emerald, but forest green color. There. Of course, tape them, handy dandy tape gun. Never know when you're gonna need some tape. And then we also have our last item, which is of course our card reader. I will probably keep this out though because I need to charge it. Make sure to charge up before the day. We also have our card reader stand. That's that. It can just go in the box. It doesn't need to be charged or anything, which is nice. I'm also going to be taking some tissue paper. This will only be for the 3D wooden puzzles I'm using this on. There's that. And then now we need to package all of the product. For the product I'm using a much smaller toast. I just put a black sheet in there so that it's nice and protected. Now we're going to put all of our 3D wooden puzzles in here. And then once I put the 3D wooden puzzles in, then I'll stack everything on. So. Okay, so our first 3D wooden puzzle we have is our blimp. This is one of the first ones that I ever painted and made. Absolutely beautiful. This one is on sale though because I did break it, so it is on sale for $45 instead of the original price, which I probably would have done this one at like 75, 60, 75. Anyway. Okay. And then we have our little pumpkin cards. So cute. I repainted this. This was red, had some red in it and stuff before, but I repainted it just so it's the blue and the gray. So very, very sparkly. Now we have our train. Absolutely, the train. Probably one of my favorite pieces. I probably would have kept this one for myself, but maybe one day I'll make another one just for myself. And then the back cards as well. And it does open, so boop, boop. And of course our Ferris wheel. This is our newest and latest one. All of them hand painted by me, so I will be the one handling this box because if this breaks and falls, I'm going to be devastated. So, and I don't want to be mad at anybody, so this box is going to be handled by me. Very special box. Okay. So now that we have all of those lined up and covered up and protected, then we will put all of the other products next to them, just in some kind of wannabe orderly fashion. I think I'm going to get something to help protect these a little bit more. I'll be back. Alright, get some more protection. Alright, so let's go there, there. Okay, now let's show you guys how we pack it. Okay, so this is how we packed everything. The 3D wooden puzzles are on this side and everything else is kind of on top of it. Then we have this tote, which is basically full to the brim. All of my decoration and packing stuff. Got some boxes in there. And then over here as well, our paper card reader right at the top so we can charge it. And then over in this box we have all of the other stuff. Nice, packed, and ready to go. So, there's that. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining and watching me pack all the stuff for the craft fair. I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Alright, bye!